Welcome back, Life Atlas channel. People often seek sweet advice, but sometimes what we truly need is a mirror that reflects the truth, no matter how rugged it may be. Let us have the courage to look into that mirror once more. 21. On the power of small daily actions, here is a warning. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Your small daily choices are quietly weaving your destiny. Become conscious of them before it's too late. 22. Character is not something for public display. The true measure of a man's character is what he would do if he knew he would never be found out. Integrity is not what happens on a lit stage, but in the darkness when you are alone with yourself. 23. When it comes to approval, choose your own metric. It's better to live by an inner scorecard than an outer one. This means that being happy with yourself and your own values is infinitely more important than the applause or validation of the crowd. 24. A profound thought on awakening. We all have two lives. The second one begins the moment we realize we only have one. When you truly comprehend the finite nature of your time, you begin to live with more purpose and intention. 25. The writer George Bernard Shaw offered this pragmatic advice on picking your battles. Never wrestle with a pig. You get dirty, and besides, the pig likes it. Learn to recognize pointless arguments and people who are not worth your energy. 26. Jealousy is the art of counting someone else's blessings instead of your own. Every time you feel envious, let it be a reminder to turn inward and practice gratitude for what you have. Happiness will never come to those who cannot appreciate their own fortune. 27. Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. You cannot sit still and expect a better life to come to you. Happiness is a byproduct of effort, of engagement, and of creating value. 28. On forgiveness, here is a powerful perspective. If you want to see the brave, look to those who can forgive. Revenge is instinctual, but forgiveness requires maturity, compassion, and a formidable inner strength. 29. The quickest way to lose power is to think you have it. Power, respect, and loyalty are not possessions. They must be earned and re-earned every single day through action and humility. 30. On the nature of success, singer Bob Dylan defined it simply. A man is a success if he gets up in the morning and gets to bed at night, and in between he does what he wants to do. Success is not fame or fortune, but the freedom to live a day on your own terms. If you're still here, it means you're not afraid to face the truth. A like confirms that courage. And subscribe to continue our journey as honest companions on this path. 31. People may doubt what you say, but they will believe what you do. Your words paint a picture, but your actions are the picture. Let your actions speak louder than your words. 32. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. We are often paralyzed by the scale of a problem or our own limitations. Push them aside and start with the small things that are within your power. Small starts often lead to big results. 33. On relationships, a hard truth to remember. You can't change people. You can only change how you deal with them. Stop wasting energy trying to mold others to your will. Focus instead on setting your boundaries and choosing your own response. 34. The greatest fear people have is not of death, but of getting to the end of life and realizing they never truly lived. Don't just exist. Live. Experience. Love. Make mistakes. Learn. And feel life with all your senses. 35. The fool looks for happiness in the distance. The wise grows it under his feet. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions or a distant future to be happy. Learn to find joy in the simple, ordinary things of your present life. 36. When a person's belief is challenged, they will often not seek truth, but seek to protect their belief. This is a critical psychological truth. When debating, remember, you are often dealing with emotions and identity, not just logic. 37. Never make a permanent decision based on a temporary emotion. Feelings are like waves, they come and go. Let the waters calm before you decide the course of your ship. 38. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. This is the core of empathy. Temporarily step out of your own shoes and into theirs, and you will see a different world. 39. On finding purpose, here is some advice. If you don't know what your purpose is, make your purpose to be helpful. By serving and adding value to others, you will often find the path and meaning for your own life. 40. Finally, a dose of reality. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Life has its own plans. Maturity is learning to accept the outcome, even if it's not the one you wrote in your script, and to just keep going. That makes 40 lessons we've walked through together. The road ahead is long, and reality is always waiting. Like to mark this important milestone and subscribe to begin the next chapter. Because the best companion is one who isn't afraid to tell you the truth. Thank you, and stay resilient.